I want you to be able to use this screencast to help you get ready for the Learning Target 1.1. So you don't necessarily have this document, just kind of watch, listen, use it to practice, use it to apply to different problems that you're doing in Enriched or in Algebra 1. But it's the basic idea and it's a good review tool for you. So on this number 2 here, I'm sure you've seen a bunch of different problems like this, but the idea is you're starting with some number. In this case, they gave us 11, and it says to triple it. So to triple something means to multiply by 3. So you're taking 3 times 11, and 3 times 11 is 33. Then it says to decrease the result by 4. So to decrease something, we're thinking subtraction. So it's saying take your last answer and subtract by 4. So we're taking 33 minus 4, which gives us 29. Then the whole idea of this is to grab it for any number, some variable, meaning this will work for every single number that you put in. So they say let's use it as n. So start with a number n, meaning you could start with any single number and it could be put in its place. Triple your number. So multiply your number by 3. Well, if our number is n, then 3 times n would be our number. Decrease the result by 4. So you're taking that answer and subtracting 4 from it. So you're taking your 3n and you're subtracting 4. That means that that's going to work for every single problem. As an example, they gave us 11 initially. So if I put 11 in for n, 3 times 11, 33, minus 4, it gave me the 29. If you would have picked any number and did each of those steps, that'll tell you what results you'll get. You're not always getting 29, but that's able to follow that step for whatever number you're plugging in. If you look at some of these bottom things, now they want to give us stuff in words, and we want to use variables in numbers to help kind of put it together. So there's a lot of things you want to key in on. So it says write 2 expressions, so we're going to have 2 answers for this one to show the sum. We know that the word sum means addition, and they're telling us what they want us to add, W and 8. So one expression would be W plus 8, because it's saying add W and 8. But to do 2 expressions, we know addition is commutative, so we could have actually done 8 plus W. Not everything is commutative, but addition is. Let's look at the next one. Write an expression to show 5 less than x. So less than, we're thinking subtraction. If it's less than something, we're taking away. So to show 5 less than x. So 5 smaller than x would be x minus 5. Not 5 minus x. Because it's saying 5 less than x. If I were to tell you that you had $2 less than me, and I have $10, you wouldn't do 2 minus 10, you would do 10 minus 2. You would have $8, 2 less than my $10. Let's look at 7. Write 2 expressions to show the product. We're thinking multiplication. of p and negative 3. So if we're multiplying negative 3 and p, I guess multiplication is commutative, so you can also put p times negative 3, but put those in parentheses showing that you're multiplying them. Otherwise, it looks like just p minus 3. And we typically don't write it that second way. This first way would be the best. Let's look at 8a. Write an expression to show 2 less than the sum of c and 5. So we got a lot of information there. Less than, we already said subtract. Sum, we already said addition. So it's 2 less than, so we're going to be subtracting 2 from something. Well, what are we subtracting 2 from? The sum of c and 5. So we're adding c and 5. I would throw that in parentheses because that's the expression that you're adding together. But because of the order we have here, you would have still gotten the same answer. 8b, write an expression to show 2 decreased, another word for subtraction, and the sum. So look at that. It's the exact same thing. Oh, wait a minute. It says 2 decreased by the sum. So it's actually reversed. Tricky one. You're decreasing the number 2 by the sum of c plus 5. So that one little word right there makes a huge difference. So you could use this for practice anytime you're trying to review anything from 1-1, and hope it helped.